EA Sports.
Not so far.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Going to give this time to the tailback. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, Turner. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
All right.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Terrible.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey.
Yes, son. That's what you call a first play touchdown.
All the way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsey, 79 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
A little quicker than his drive.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Fitzpatrick. He's got a man. It's Williams. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
No gain on the dump off. It's second down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Throwing on second down, Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, baby.
Parker, and it's intercepted.
That is how you
It's Chris
do
Harris
that.
with a pick. Burst by him near the 35. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Parker unable to get that one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running right, this is Freeman. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Looking to throw on second down. Lock, and inside
Take it
the
nice
20
and easy
before he's
into the
brought
half
down.
here.
That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll try the draw, Lindsey. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. From the gun on 3rd down, Lock. And he'll take it into the end zone
baby.
for a Denver score.
No fan, do the dance.
Noah Fant, as the first half is winding down, and the Broncos have taken the lead.
So you'll stop here, be in real
And that
good
touchdown
shape.
gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way
Could
to
this
end
be
that.
win
Yeah,
one?
great job to put themselves
Probably
in
not,
front.
'cause I
And
just
now,
said that.
see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded
Oh
in
yeah,
the
take
end
it out,
zone.
baby.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
That's what you call done, done, done.
The
Done, done,
Dolphins
done,
at the
done.
line ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. From the 34 now, here's
Should've
first
caught a
and 10.
timeout, yeah.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles
sure I
and
get the
I
ball back here.
return after
So,
the break.
we're
Welcome
looking
back.
good.
Charles and
We're
I
looking
settled
good.
into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
That home state luck, man. You know, I'm out here in Colorado, so I guess that's it.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think
Lindsay,
they'll go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
4 rushes, 107.
That worked okay, but in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. On first down, right back to Lindsay. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, second down. A give, running right, Lindsay. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Throwing his lock on third down. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete.
Yeah,
a gain of 22.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
Usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Check 26, check 26. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Check.
On first and 10, it's Lindsay. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. To throw on third down. Lock.
Oh, man.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Lock going to go on 4th down. And that will be caught, but out.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Come on.
The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well,
and here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Turner, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
20! I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
On third down, it's Turner, and they'll get him down
Stuffed
about
up
3
like a
yards
dumpling.
short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt
like
team as it's 4th down. 3 quarters in the books.
Yeah, you ever stuff a dumpling? You stuff them pretty good.
This break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, we're going to need a little stop here. Oh, okay. We're going to do punt safe, man, because...
and surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
I want this ball.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may gain more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, it's Locke.
Oh, my God, dude.
Throw, but incomplete.
Wow.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Locke now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lindsey. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run the toss. It's Lindsey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Check, crunch, 6-6, pull it high.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He completes this to Sutton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Broncos 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted
it doesn't know how to use timeouts, it looks like.
The ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
The safety, Rashad Jones, brings him down. They'll go again with Lindsey. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Lock to throw. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he's across for the late touchdown.
This is how you do it.
That one should just about put a capper on this game.
All right, starting out.
Well, that was
1-3, it looks
absolutely
like.
ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away.
Yeah, all teams
I think
train,
one of my
you
kids
know?
just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better.
All right.
As you end up,
That's game 4. Finally got a win.
We'll see if they go back to base.
1-3.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory.
Yeah.
It was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished.
It's a real tough game against the Dolphins, you know. But,
do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they plan to do going in.
See you guys in the next one.